What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is your girl, the dog, the knowing, seeing all knowing right here on YouTube and the knowing on Facebook. Just coming back with another, not really reaction, I guess, just to inform you. Because mainstream media is not covering this like I thought they would. But, in Los Angeles, they riding out there. Riding, looting, and everything else, in my opinion. There was this guy, Jeremy. He stayed on till like 6 this morning. So I followed him, listened to what he had to say. And he drove around the Compton area as well as downtown L.A. And they did arrest a couple of, I guess a dozen of people or whatever. But they're out. They're actually mad at the ICE agents. That's who they're mad at. They said on either it was Thursday or Friday, I believe it was Thursday, that they went in and they just started like the tear gas. And then they was pulling people who was videoing after they did it. And a lot of people are mad because they said they took them to the federal building. Some of the places don't have windows, bathrooms and different things. I don't know why a federal building would not have bathrooms. But according, I was just listening to what one of the reporters was getting from them. I don't understand why, if you're in a public building, why it wouldn't be restrooms or whatever. It'll be another thing if they're saying, okay, maybe they're not letting them. I don't know if they're trying to get a control, try to see who they are. But all of that is playing out right in Los Angeles. It is playing out right now. They said the president called in 2,000 troops to come. So that means he just ignited the National Guard. Some people are speculating that he may get troops to come in. I'm not sure. I'm just listening. I follow JR Investigates over on YouTube. And I think Steve, he with the Dynamic Channel, he actually had a little clip about it as well. But there's a lot of things that are happening. A lot of pieces are moving. It appears, now I don't know, it appears that these are happening at several different locations. So I'm assuming that the police and the troops that's been called in, I keep saying troops, but I mean, the National Guard. Not actually the ones that's, active duty, but the National Guard, I'm assuming they have, teamed up with LA police. They seem like they brought a lot of enforcement in, but these are a lot of people. They are a lot of people out there. And the police and the National Guard are pulling them back, shooting tear gas in there. A lot of people got milk, putting it in their eyes, pouring it on their face. Of course, they got water out there that they're passing around. I think the media that they're saying they're the press, I think they are social media. I do. It may be one or two mainstream medias or whatever. They said Maxine was down there. They didn't let her come in. They said she's out of Texas. I think it's Maxine's Waters. But it's just a lot of things that's happening. I want to bring that to you all, let you all know some of the things that's going on. And just, we need to pray for Los Angeles. Anytime that a large group comes and they're not listening, and it seems like they are not listening, just in my opinion, they're not for peace, not, a lawful protest. It seems like they just want odds with whoever they can. Again, that is my opinion. But just seeing this happen and happening, in real timing. And especially, when he put his camera in the window of his vehicle and turn it to the street, you ride with him. He shows you everything. We went down on Skid Row, which is not that far from this federal building. And I think they're trying to protect the federal building, but it is a huge, number of people that's down there right now. I just wanted to come make this quick video. I will come back with updates, but I did want to go ahead and get this out since it's been happening ever since Thursday. Just remember, tomorrow is a work week. Now, I am Eastern Standard Time. I am 3 hours ahead of LA. So that means that whatever, if it's 7 here, it's 4 there. So it's still light there. And I think they need to get this under control before nightfall. Because when nightfall, you know, people come out of all, you know, crimson and everything else. And I used to hear one of my old ladies say crimson. I said, what does that mean? She said, just the cracks and the, you know, the scribble or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. You know how older people, they make their own vocabulary, and I'm good at that. I'm fine with that. So don't come for me saying, no, I love my older people. I do. But it's serious. It is. And like I didn't upload a video yesterday, so I wanted to upload one today. Y'all, this is your girl, seeing and all knowing, right here on YouTube and unknowing on Facebook. Follow my pages. You may not, I'm a person that comes out here and just talk and give it to you. I'm not a person that, you know, play other people's videos. I just don't do that unless I want a little clip off of it, and it would be JR or Steve. I don't do a lot of people. I just don't, because I come out and just give kind of like my feedback, just a summary of what's going on, because there's a whole lot of other stuff that's going on. This is your girl, and I'm out on this video.